What's your I can't believe I fell for that manipulation story? My dad, 53M, started dating this woman Karen, 48F, like 8 months ago. She's got a 19-year-old son Tyler who goes to the same state school I went to. At first I actually liked the kid. He's not obnoxious like most 19-year-old guys, helps with dishes without being asked, doesn't hog the TV, even brings his own snacks instead of eating all our food. Way better than I expected, honestly. Karen's basically moved in at this point. Hasn't officially, but her stuff is everywhere and she's here 6 nights a week. And Tyler comes over constantly to study because his roommate apparently parties too much and plays music until 2 a.m. Fine, whatever. We end up hanging out a lot. He'll be doing homework on the couch. I'll be watching Netflix or scrolling my phone. Kid actually listens when I talk about stuff, which is rare for someone his age. Like when I was stressing about my manager scheduling me during finals week, Tyler actually seemed pissed on my behalf and asked follow-up questions about how the store was treating me. Here's where it gets weird. I started noticing that conversations I'd had with Tyler would somehow come up later with my dad. Like, I told Tyler I was feeling overwhelmed juggling work and my last semester of college, just normal senior year stress. A few days later, my dad asks if I think I'm taking on too much, and maybe I should consider dropping to part-time at work. When I mentioned to Tyler that I wasn't sure about my post-grad plans and felt kind of directionless, literally just normal college senior anxiety, suddenly my dad is asking if I've thought about moving back home for a while to figure things out. When I complained to Tyler about my roommate's boyfriend always being over, my dad started asking if I was having social difficulties and if I felt comfortable in my living situation. The thing is, Tyler's not directly telling my dad this stuff. It's more like Karen will mention to my dad that Tyler noticed I seemed stressed or that Tyler was concerned about my workload. And then my dad, wanting to be a good parent, brings it up with me. Karen frames it like she's being observant and caring. Like, Tyler mentioned Emily's been really overwhelmed lately. Maybe we should check in with her. Last week, I was venting to Tyler about how my marketing professor is impossible and how I hate the way she grades. Just normal student complaining. 2 days later, my dad asks if I'm struggling academically and whether I've considered changing majors. When I asked where that came from, he said Karen mentioned Tyler was worried about my stress levels with school. I'm starting to think Tyler is systematically reporting back to his mom about our conversations, and she's using it to position herself as the concerned stepmom who notices things about me that my dad doesn't. But like, maybe I'm overthinking this? Tyler seems genuine when we talk, and it's not like anything he's saying is lies exactly. The conversations did happen. I just don't know if I'm being paranoid or if something weird is actually happening here. Has anyone else experienced something like this?